Aloha, and welcome to the final part of Mega Man X4. Lousy frame rate. Be consistent! General! Zero. I was wrong. Sigma. He blinded me to the truth. It's okay. Rest. With my body, I can stop the weapon. But then you'll... It's over for this soldier. Farewell. General! A way to be, Sigma. You decimated all of Repliforce. Hui.
So, this is what happened to me. This is my fate. I couldn't save anyone after all. Iris!
Please stop, brother! Zero.
Iris! Did we Reploids all turn out to be Mavericks after all?
Well, that's the end of Mega Man X4. No matter whether you're playing as X or Zero, it always ends on a very bitter note. Repliforce, who were upstanding citizens who were trying to protect the world and trying to make the place much safer, and... well, they were killed. Killed because they were thought to be Mavericks. And some were actually driven into Mavericks because, you know, if you don't like me, then I'm gonna fucking revolt. I don't care. But that was the Zero playthrough, and it's a lot more story-heavy than X's was. Because, one, we get to see the origins of Sigma and how he turned into a Maverick. And, yeah. A shame about Zero and Iris, though. I thought they were going to be like a great couple. A great couple. On par with Heidi and fuck that. Why are they famous? I digress. Jesus. X4 definitely is my second favorite in the whole X series. It's right next to X in terms of awesomeness. Interestingly, X4 took away that whole boss system where there was optional bosses that you could fight. Like X2, they had the X Hunters who would randomly spawn on top of the levels, and if you wanted to fight them, you could, but the only reward was so that you didn't have to fight Zero at the end of the game. Kinda pointless. In X3, they made you fight Bit and Byte because they would randomly teleport to you in between the levels, and killing them or not killing them affected bosses, and it was a pretty unique system. X4, they scrapped that and went back to the bare essentials of the series, which was 8 Mavericks, 8 Heart Tanks, and Dr. Light Capsules. The end. Play the game, you know? You didn't have to worry about optional stuff. You didn't have to worry about, oh shit, a Repliforce goon is attacking me. The worst X had was that Colonel has to fight him in the middle of the game, but you know. And I guess that simplicity made the game that much more fun. Plus, anime cutscenes, folks. Anime cutscenes. X5, X6, they took out the anime cutscenes. X7 just has still pictures with voiceovers. It's kinda lame. I want my anime cutscenes. It makes me feel like I'm watching something of value. No matter how bad the voice acting is, it at least shows they put in effort to entertain me with their story, you know? So it's unique like that. I like that. Plus, you know, you get the X playthrough and the Zero playthrough, so that's replayability. Of course, with the other games, you can do a X-only or Zero-only run, but you know. I just like having 2 saved files. It's very convenient. But this has been X4, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this LP, or you had fond memories, please tell me in your comments. Tell me about all the great memories you had playing this game as a child, or an adult, or something. Zero's memories of the past continue to haunt his mind. As a hunter, it is his duty to go after those Mavericks, and at the same time, he knows that it is his destiny to defeat his friend one day. How does he know that? Zero's decision will lead two great hunters to tragedy. The future is coming in Mega Man X5. Stay tuned for that. I am the Great Clement. Toodles.